It was on the sidelines of the European Union foreign ministers meeting in Bucharest that France, Britain and Germany launched a new EU payment mechanism to allow European companies to continue trading with Iran and bypass US sanctions. Ministers hope the initiative will safeguard the 2015 Iran nuclear deal and help ensure regional stability.
We are making clear that we are not only talking about keeping the nuclear agreement alive, but we are now creating a possibility to do business transactions. That is a prerequisite for us, so we can deliver on our obligations and in return be able to ask Iran not to develop enriched uranium for military use.
The EU's foreign policy chief, who was one of the 2015 deal's main negotiators, welcomed the trade system called INSTEX.
The establishment of the special purpose vehicle is, I believe, the mechanism that will allow for legitimate trade to Iran to continue as foreseen in the nuclear agreement. So full support from our side.
The EU payment system will avoid transfers in dollars. It will be based in Paris, overseen by a banking manager in Germany and supervised by a board in the United Kingdom. In the beginning, it will be for trade in things like medicine, food and some humanitarian items. But the idea is that it could be expanded to trade in other areas.
The mechanism will help mainly small and medium businesses, but it may not be enough to persuade European multinationals, such as French oil giant Total or German car maker Daimler, to resume trade with Iran and risk US penalties. But some analysts say its symbolism is important because it sends two clear messages. One to Tehran that the EU is serious about maintaining the nuclear deal, and the other to Washington.
Washington is a message it sends about the future as well. Here, the Europeans, I think, are signaling that if the US continues this overuse and overreach of its secondary sanctions policy, that the Europeans can really begin to build up something bigger in response to it, and that this special purpose vehicle is just the first step.
Donald Trump says he hopes that US sanctions will force Tehran into a new deal. So far, Iranian leaders say they won't renegotiate, but they welcome the EU payment plan. Those here will hope that the mechanism will save the nuclear agreement, because if it collapses, it could deal a blow to Europe's efforts and credibility. Natacha, Butler, Al Jazeera, Paris.